NFL Week 15, Cowboys, Bills. This was my preseason Super Bowl prediction matchup. Technically, it could still happen. Last week in the Betting Network Discord, before the Buffalo Bills game, I talked about how Buffalo has been getting a lot of sharp betting support, not just in the KC game last week, but in the futures market for the Bills to make the playoffs, to win the AFC, and even the Super Bowl. Very interesting situation here. Bills are basically do or die the rest of the way. I was all ready to fire in on the Bills in this game when the line opened, but the more I thought about it, I held back. It's not like Buffalo had a dominant performance last week. They didn't do much at all in the second half, and now once again, they have some injuries. Micah Hyde, Stinger, and his history with neck injury is going to keep him out. He's a huge part of the Bills' secondary, in my opinion, mainly because the drop-off from him to Taylor Rapp is significant. Hyde has an overall PFF grade of 66. Rapp just 41 overall. So the loss could be felt even more in this matchup versus the Cowboys' wide receivers. Buffalo also loses some depth up front on the defensive line with A.J. Epinenza. He's out. Rookie tight end Dalton Kincaid is banged up and less than 100%. Bills will get tight end Dawson Knox back. I'm interested to see how that works. I think the Bills will go back to kind of more heavy personnel and run the ball more. James Cook is kind of building some momentum, but between the injuries and how dominant Dallas looked versus Philly, I'm hesitant to back Buffalo. Dallas defense didn't even allow a TD to Philly. Even their special teams is looking impressive, with their kicker Aubrey being the first kicker in NFL history to make 2 field goals of 58 yards or more in the same game. But more importantly here, I can't get to a bet on Buffalo because I don't even show line value. Based on my power ratings, I have Dallas rated 7 points better than a league average team. Buffalo is right below them at 6 points better than a league average team. So on a neutral field, I'd make Dallas a 1-point favorite over Buffalo. But this game is obviously played in Buffalo, and normally I'd give Buffalo 1 or 1.5 points for home field advantage. But I think in this matchup, it should be a little bit more, maybe around 2 points. So my final number has Buffalo favored by 1. Now, the reason for the Buffalo home field advantage bump is because of how good Dallas is at home. I'm not sure they can look as good on the road. They have so many advantages when playing at home. The crowd noise respects their offense. Dak can go through his cadence with a specific snap count. And they're so comfortable indoors at home versus teams like the Giants, Commanders, and Seahawks. But on the road, outdoors against an opponent playing do or die could be a different story. Also, it's a big game, but Dallas is coming off maybe a bigger game for them, a big divisional revenge game. This could be a little bit of an exhale spot for Dallas. I don't trust Dallas head coach Mike McCarthy either. He's been very fortunate this season to not be faced with many tough decisions, and the few times he has been in a tough position, he's got lucky or bailed out. Only a matter of time before he makes some big game management mistakes, but then again, maybe not. I mean, Dallas is plus 188 in point differential. It's the best in the league. They've scored 188 more points than they've allowed. It's pretty impressive. That type of play can disguise even the worst coaching. Not sure if I'll have a play on this total yet in this game, but definitely have some player props I got circled and matchups I like. I'll post those in the Betting Network Discord. The link to join is in my bio. Until next time, good luck with your bets.